Hey everybody, this is Chris at Zenark Reptiles. Sorry for the late Saturday video. Came home Friday, trying to shoot a video. I had some stuff already done, but my house is destroyed. You can still see I'm doing it in a weird spot. Trying to put my bedroom back together, my house back together. Contractors came, pushed everything in corners, made a big mess, and the floors look nice, but my house is heck right now. And we've been spending the whole day so far trying to put everything back in order. Before we get started, if you wouldn't mind, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. What that does for you is when I have new videos come out, it'll give you a notification that it's there and you can check it out. Anyways, since my animals are all a mess right now, my house is all a mess, today is give you an encouragement. Today I'm talking about following your dreams, and what that is whatever you enjoy. It don't have to be reptiles. For me personally, it's reptiles. I do love reptiles and everything about them, and that's all I want to be. What is a reptile keeper, a reptile breeder, and also my goal now is to educate people about reptiles. I talked about last video how I see a lot of people abuse animals like reptiles because they're treated like a sub animal, not like say a dog or cat or other animals like horses. And they get treated bad because they don't see them as a cuddly pet. They see them as just a nuisance or a pain. And that's kind of what I want to do, is I want to change that thought of people, and that's one of my goals. But what I'm going back to is that whatever your dream is, you should follow it. Whatever is holding you back, you should do it. Because if you just sit there and think about it and dream about it and not start going towards it, you'll never do it. And that's kind of with me for a long time. When in '99, I used to be younger, a lot of motivation. I started breeding beardies because they were pretty big at that time. About '99, I got a hold of a couple bearded dragons that were pretty colorful for that time, and I started breeding them, and I was selling them on King Snake Classifieds. Started making a little bit of name for myself. Well, I had some kids come along, 4 kids to be exact. I have 4 kids. It wasn't on purpose. I am not a Mormon or Catholic. It's just that it happened. Our first son was planned. Our second kids, we're planning on having 2 kids. Well, second ones came along. They were actually twins. And after that, we planned on having no more kids, and then there was another accident. After that, we medically fixed where we couldn't have any more kids. But that being said, is that I had to back off all my reptile stuff. I still did it, but very low key. And then when the kids got older, I really got back into it. And what I'm saying is, don't waste your life hoping to do something or wanting to do something. I'm not sure what it is that you want to do. If it's reptiles, man, go for it, man. I'm not saying you have to toss away your life. Don't toss away your family. Don't toss away your job. But, start someplace. Even if it's getting just 1, 2 reptiles, saving up some money, getting a low-end reptile just to kind of get, in the habit of keeping them. Just got to start someplace. You want to breed rats, get 1 or 2, rats, start breeding them, and start building cages as you go. I know people that started out with aquariums, you can go to Walmart and get an aquarium pretty cheap. I'm not saying it's the ideal cage for them, but I'm saying that you got to start someplace, because if you don't start, you'll always wonder, what you could have been, and you'll never be what you want to be. Me myself, I'm not content where I'm at right now. I am I guess a small scale breeder, but my goal is to have a facility, also to have a bigger YouTube channel, bigger following in the reptile community. And the reason why is my whole goal is, where I live in the state of Washington, is to promote how wonderful pets reptiles are. That's my whole goal, and that's what I want. Also, I want to be, advocate for reptiles, and that's what I want to be. That's what I love to do. I loved reptiles since I was a little kid. I've always loved reptiles, and that's my goal, is to, even if the person don't want to have reptiles, is to give them a better idea, what they are, and not to think that they're a pest or, a nuisance. All these animals like that are loose over in Florida, we all know that it happened in a hurricane, but you know, they keep on. I mean, I'm not saying that there's some people that let their pets out, but I mean, it gives a real bad name to the reptile keepers. They're trying to ban tegus and iguanas right now. I'm not an iguana guy. I mean, I'm not a green iguana guy, but I almost took one here a few weeks ago because a guy wanted to get rid of it and didn't have a home for it. I would have took it anyways. Just I don't want to see it get, you know, just killed because, or people release things because they don't want to take care of it. They just die here in Washington. But he did find someone else that wanted it. Also, I want to be, you know, there for you guys when, you know, you guys have these dreams, whatever it is. Definitely just start, do a little bit. You know, you don't have to. I think that's the problem with most people. They think we have to do all in once, and even me personally. But I've learned, like me and my wife recently, we went on a keto diet. Been doing it for the last 2 weeks, and you know, I've lost weight. It's kind of frustrating because I can't have bread. But what I'm saying is that we're doing this keto diet, and I'm seeing results all the time. I've lost about 20 pounds, which I don't know if you can see in my face, but it's mostly water weight, but it takes a while for it to work. Same with anything you do, it takes time. It takes, you know, here, not everybody that starts this business started with 1,000 snakes. They started with, you know, a few snakes here and they work their way up. So that's what I'm trying to say is you got to start someplace and work yourself up to the place you want to be. And like me, some of you guys might think I'm further along than you, which I might be, but I'm not where I want to be. I want to be a lot further along. People like Brian who, you know, have all this stuff probably wants to be further along too. Everybody, that's what keeps you going, is those dreams. And what I'm saying is you have to follow them. You can't let them be idle. And if you just keep on thinking about them or dreaming about them, they'll never happen until you finally put that little foot forward and push yourself out of your comfort zone and start doing something different. And like I said before, it don't matter if you just get a couple snakes to breed. You don't get a couple rats to breed or a couple lizards to breed. You just gotta start someplace if that's what you want to do. Or if it's something you want to be a YouTube, you know, you just gotta start making videos. My videos are obviously not as good as some videos like, say, Brian or people like PewDiePie. He's been doing this a long time, but my videos are getting better. Not today though, because the last 2 videos have been kind of crap because I can't shoot normal because of my house. But every time they're getting better. I'm getting better at editing. I'm getting better at lighting. I'm getting better at understanding. And that's the thing is, with anything you do, it just takes time. It takes experience, and the only way you can get that experience is by jumping in and doing it. So whatever's holding you back, don't let it do it no more. Just go forward, guys. Hope that's kind of motivating to everybody. I'm sorry it's not my normal video, but this week's been kind of heck in my life, all the stuff going on in my house. And I come home and I have to make sure my animal's okay. Then I gotta try to clean the house up. It's contractors don't really care about what kind of a state they leave your house when they leave. I'm not mad, but it's the reality of it. Anyways, guys, I love you. I will see you next time, but if you wouldn't mind checking out some of these videos right here, also hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Later.